So back to Coffee Friends. Stop laughing. Coffee Friends is a 5-minute thing where we're going to sit down and touch coffee. People surrounding coffee. And we're going to talk about things that don't relate to coffee. The whole point is to create conversation and an interest in the community surrounding coffee. Okay, are you ready? We have Chris Giannakis here. Hi. So our first question is, where are you from? Cafe and City?
Vancouver, BC, Canada, and Revolver Coffee.
Okay. It's a little bit backlit here. Okay, there we go. And
Scratch the coffee, just Revolver.
Revolver.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Second question is, you're recently back from Montreal.
Yeah.
And I wanted to know kind of what the culture is like there and what brought you there, and kind of, yeah, what was your experience there?
A good friend of mine, Anthony Benda, owns Cafe Myriad, and we've been good friends for a little while. And I've always wanted to move to Montreal. It's a great city if you've never been, and that was a logical move to go and work with Anthony. And I had a great time there. His cafes are super awesome.
Cafes? How many does he
yeah,
have?
there's a few of them. So
Oh my gosh.
there is 2 Myriads and a Piccolo, which he owns part of as well.
Jeez.
Yeah. So
Vancouverites making it big. Okay, and is there quite a bit of coffee there in Montreal?
Yeah, there's a pretty good scene out there. I was working in 4 cafes when I got there, so
Oh my god.
I didn't really have a lot of time to check out. Like after working in 4 different ones all the time, I didn't really want to get through there.
Hi, Chris.
But actually, there's going to be it's probably going to be a lot of people here for the Nationals from Montreal.
Yep, that'd be great. Then that's happening next week.
That
On
is
the
happening.
4th and the 5th.
4th, is it next week?
It is next Sunday and Monday. And so, can you tell me maybe what you think Vancouver community is like? Because I'm new here, and I need to get to know what coffee community is like. What community in general in Vancouver is like.
I think, oh man, I'm gonna get in trouble for saying this.
Okay.
But,
in the nicest, most non-judgmental way possible.
I think the community in Vancouver has sunk a little bit in the last years. Like, there still is obviously a very big coffee community in Vancouver, but as far as things going on, like there used to be, I think we had 2 people competing in the regionals this year.
Yes, it was really, you're really kind of reiterating something that's really resounded in what I've observed in the last couple weeks, and that I'm happy to hear that, because I don't want to hate on Vancouver at all. It's disappointing to see that there's only 2 people that are competing, and a couple years ago it would have been super vibrant. Everybody looks to Vancouver.
To be fair, I think what's happened is there's been a lot more shops and businesses open in the last couple of years. So everyone who used to attend all of these things and is now an operator,
right,
or very, very involved in their own thing, either a roastery or a cafe. Like back when there was a lot of events going on in Vancouver, I apologize if I miss anyone, but it was like this city was heavily dominated by JJ Beat and 49th Parallel.
Oh yeah.
Like there was not much other big roasters at the time. I mean, now you've got one popping up on every block.
Yeah, it's almost a dime a dozen coming back
which
here.
Is great, but a lot of these people, like they've got to keep working on their own coffees, and I'm
so
sure
a lot of what you're saying, I've heard a lot of people say that it's because people that are operators now are like so busy running their businesses that they don't really have all that much time to just have fun and be part of it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you're constantly running around in circles. Like there's no. It's like graduating from high school and then realizing that you don't have time for the weekend anymore.
Very good. Yeah, like that's definitely what I've felt coming here. It seems really busy. There's so much going on, and I think for the customer, that can be great in that there's a lot to offer. But I don't know if that's maybe like we're not looking really beyond Vancouver either. I feel like a lot of what we're doing is very local and amongst ourselves. So leading into the next question, how do we build that? Do you like what are your ideas? Everybody has an idea.
I would like to see like
how do we get
dodgeball or something.
Dodgeball.
Like coffee team dodgeball.
That is an amazing idea. So we're gonna do a coffee dodgeball tournament.
Yeah, like where you make teams, like maybe not the center, like the actual event. This is the coffee thing has been like having a coffee event where people come and talk about coffee has been the kind of focus of every community event, and rightfully so. That's what we're doing. But it would be really fun to have a center of something else, and then have coffees after or have coffees before. You know what I mean? Something like that, and a dodgeball team or like some sort of event like that, I think would create a lot of hype
conversation,
and
right?
conversation.
Like surrounding it, and maybe not just about it, but like excitement about the event.
Totally, and like bring kind of more of a community together. Like we all work and deal with coffee every single day.
And do you think part of that has to do with like building substance as part of a community as opposed to just kind of meeting up and having these like little like let's talk about coffee superficially?
Yeah.
Like a community has more to do with substance, right?
Yeah, I mean a community. It's kind of like the SCA events, or all of those organized coffee events. For me, anyway, I remember the after parties, talking to a few people about coffee. At the after party, like you build really good friendships with people around the world, and then you start to talk to them about coffee when you're not drinking at an after party. You know what I mean? You're building a community that way.
I'd love to recreate that.
Yeah.
Like I'm just like I think Vancouver's really thirsty for that, so that'd be really exciting. So your next question, that's 5 questions. So your last question is pick your next coffee friend. Who do I have to chase down next?
Let's do Nate Welland.
Nate Welland
from Elysian Coffee.
Elysian. All right. Cheers from Revolver here. Thanks a lot, guys.